I think we have last question before I ask for the messages of our panelists. Ted Claudio.
Hello, hi, good afternoon. Yeah, this is Ted Claudio of Wazzup.PH. I have two questions. My first question goes to Miss Pia. Hi, Pia. During your first...
How are you?
Hi, good. During your first digital fundraising hour, last 2020 yata yun, you mentioned that Jeremy inspired you to be mindful of the environment. So can you tell us more, how did he inspire you to be part of the Panda family?
So, yeah, we were talking about this the other day, but I forget now if I was invited. This is our little debate. Was I invited at WWF before they found out that we were together, or was it after? So that was our little debate. But definitely, I was inspired by the work that he does with WWF, just in general. Because before, my main focus was UNAIDS, HIV and AIDS in the Philippines, mental health, women empowerment, that those sort of advocacies. But I know that WWF Philippines, you don't just send in a resume and go, hey, I want to be your ambassador. They go to you, they choose you, you don't choose them. So when I was invited, I said yes right away, because I knew that it was a chance for me to grow. Like, it was a chance. Like, how can you say no? Like, you take it, and then you learn what you can, and then you try to be the best ambassador that you can be. So then when I first got into WWF, I just had so many questions. I didn't want to be a part of the team just so I could be part of the team. Like, I wanted to be a useful part of the roster. So then I also asked Jeremy a lot of questions, especially when it came, because his focus is also travel and sustainability. But then I felt like, maybe, like, parang those are two opposite things. Like, how can you travel and be sustainable at the same time? And those are questions that, I could ask him, and he also explained it to me. I then became more aware. And so then when I'm outside, when I'm traveling, when I'm at a new place, when I'm at a new resort, or when I'm at the beach, or wherever, because I know more now, I'm also more aware, and I see things that could improve, see things that could change, see how I can improve as a person, as a consumer, see how I can balance my impact or offset my impact. And then he just became kind of like a teacher that would guide me in the right direction. Because, as I said, what I love about the Panda family is that there are no silly questions. Like, if we all start from somewhere, and if there's something that you want to know more about, I could just ask. And I really feel that with WWF, like, we have a group chat of all the ambassadors, and you can just ask, like, tanungin mo sila, tapos may mga sasagot sa'yo. Ang sarap ng feeling na gano'n. So yes, he was a big inspiration, and a big reason why I wanted to be a participating ambassador for the organization.
Thank you, Pia.
No? Yes, thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Pia.
So my last question is for Jeremy. So as Pia's teacher, in terms of this environmental awareness, yeah. So what do you think is Pia's best moment of realization or light bulb moment in terms of her maturing as an ambassador of WWF?
Yeah, that is a great question. I think, like most people, it's never really that one light bulb moment. It's an accumulation of things that you realize are happening in your lifestyle that happen to the extent that it makes you stop and think, well, if I do this, and I do this, and I do this, then the output is this. And we spoke a lot, in our family, talking to each other about what we were doing in our careers and how we could use our voices and how we could have positive impact. And really, there are so many different advocacies that Pia could align herself with, or that I could align myself with. But ultimately, if we don't have a planet, really all the other advocacies, become less relevant. If we don't have, a core place that we can take care of as our home, which at the moment we really we really need to do a better job of, then really everything else, comes secondary. So we spoke a lot about that, as we were talking about things that we could do and how we could be supporting the organisation. And for anyone that knows Pia, she's very inquisitive. She really does ask lots and lots and lots of questions, and also she won't put herself in front of or alongside any kind of organisation without having really done due diligence. So I was very impressed. I'm not a teacher normally, but to have a student that constantly asks and constantly is asking why, it's very very good place to be.
Okay, thank you very much, Jeremy and Pia. Congratulations for this project. Definitely you will achieve this goal.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the question.
Thank you, Ted. Thank you, Pia and Jeremy.